Hey y'all, it's your neighborhood Ratchet, and I'm back out here in these streets, bitch. And like the title of this video says, we're gonna be talking about the do's and don'ts of booty hole sex. With that being said, you ready to sing? But this time, we're gonna add a little twist on it. You ready? ¿Quién es esa puta? La 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 la. ¿Quién es esa puta? La 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 la. ¿Quién es esa puta? La 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 la. Soy yo. Hey everybody, it's your vecindario Ratchet, and yes, child, he is bilingual. Get your life. But like we're gonna be talking about in this video, we're gonna talk about the do's and don'ts for booty hole sex. So if you're a female and you're watching my video, you might want to take notes. If you know the next time you might want to let your man, go in a different spot, or hit you differently, take notes from this video. Get your life. So with that being said, we're going to start with, I'm going to go down the list. I'm not going to go in order. So, because my brain don't work like that. My brain works in mysterious ways. So let's start. So I feel like there's a lot of things that people, especially when you first start having booty hole sex, especially if you of homosexual descent, when you start having booty hole sex, there's not really like you really don't have the resources that these heterosexual people have out here in these streets, that they can talk to their mama, their daddy, their cousin, their sister, their brother. Most of these children are very on the down low, and they watch, or they try to look at porn for do what they should do and what they should not do. Porn is more for like, it's like going to Disneyland. It's not real, but it's so beautiful to look at because it's so artistic that you're just like in awe. That's what porn is like. It's like Disneyland for adults, and also for some children out here in these streets. They they be real fast. So okay, so we're gonna start with douching. There's some people that do need to douche, and there's some people that can do without. So douching is when you get like some type of machine. I'll try to find a picture of the actual machine and put it here. So you try to find that, and you stick it up your asshole, and it's basically like a water fountain for your asshole. So you clean it, you make sure you have any residue or any leftover dookie from the day before, or from earlier that day. You make sure you clean it out, right? So for example, for a bitch like me, I've never needed to douche. All I really needed to do was just to take the biggest dump in my career. To make sure that my bowels and my my boy pussy was clean. So there's some people out here that they don't do that, and especially you're not out here planning when's the next time you're gonna do booty hole sex. You're not out here planning that. Whoever plans that and has a calendar of when they should do booty hole sex, you need another hobby. You need something else to entertain your life, right? Oh, and before I keep going, I know that most of my videos have been in black and white. It's just I'm really obsessed with black and white right now. So don't threaten my life. Don't do no hateful shit on my shit, because we're gonna have a problem. But going back to what I was talking about. So you make sure, especially if you're new to this, you have a conversation with your booty hole, and you try to relax it, because there's only a certain amount of people that are power bottoms. Oscar, for example, he was a power bottom. He's not so much of a power bottom no more, because as you get older, your muscles tend to tighten up a little bit more, so you need to have more of a conversation with your booty hole. And not everybody is a power bottom out here in these streets. For those who do not know what a power bottom is the person that takes control and would just destroy the dick, hop on a dick with no lubrication, no nothing, just completely raw. Sometimes completely raw, sometimes with just a little bit of spit on they shit, you know, more power to the power bottoms out here in these streets, because he can't do that. I'm like a woman. If it starts hurting, I tap out. Like, he don't want to do, he don't want to deal with no pain. First of all, he's not good with pain. I'm a woman, and you know, I'm not trying to get broken out here in these streets and start walking funny, start walking with a limp. I'm not 50 Cent. I can't do all that. Okay? But going back to my story. So that's what a power bottom is. A power bottom is someone that, you know, takes the beating well. Like, you bang, 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 out here in these streets, and you're perfectly fine with that. And that's okay. Not everybody out here can be a power bottom. Him, you know, him himself can't be no power bottom. But yeah, so then you have those people that are like that. But, you know, there are some people out here in these streets that need a little bit more care and, you know, loving and more of a conversation with a booty hole. And you're like, you know, bitch, we need to be relaxed. We need to come together right now, because something's not gonna go out. Something's gonna go in you. So I need you to relax and be able to open up as wide as you possibly can. So my suggestion is, when the first time you have booty hole sex, you try to make sure you get you someone that has a little not itty bitty penis, but you're not trying to go into a double digit. Bitch, stay in from 4 to 6 inches, and make sure he's not fat, he's not thick, he don't have a big ass head. Make sure that he's one of these boys out here in these streets that, you know, they look real cute, but they pee is not, you know, an adult, basically. So you do stuff like that. Other things that, you know, you're gonna need, like I've said before, you're gonna need some lube, because unless you a female and, you know, you're gonna use your kitty cat juice to go all the way behind your, you know, to your booty crack, you're gonna need you some lube, because unless you want to be biting on down onto the pillow and, you know, praying to Jesus that he don't break you and you're not gonna need stitches and all that out here in these streets. Because a lot of these tops, or as we like, you know, if y'all don't know what a top is the one that penetrates you. So a lot of these tops out here, they are not gentle. Like, they just want to beat your kitty cat. So, you know, you have to make sure that you're prepared and you know the safe word. Like, make sure you have a safe word. Make sure, like, it's something weird, so that way, like, make it like spaghetti. Make your safe word be spaghetti. So that way, when you say spaghetti, like, who's out here in these streets while they having anal sex saying spaghetti? Nobody's out here saying that. So, in other words, make sure you have a safe word. Make sure you know, you have a conversation with that other person. Like, when you beating my kitty cat, make sure you do it with love. Make sure, you know, of course, you know, I know you're going to want to go real fast and, you know, beat it, because, you know, I'm real tight and it feels real good. But make sure you treat me with love, care, and respect out here in these streets, like you would want someone to treat your mother. Right? Right. If your mama out here having booty hole sex, more power to her. Like, she done pushed you out of her kitty cat. Let her get something else broken. Okay, but going back to the story, because bitch, I keep getting off the subject. So, make sure that, you know, you took you a shower. Make sure, if, you know, you want to shave your kitty cat. Make sure it's not a bush. Make sure he can find his way to the entrance. Make sure he's not searching like he's Indiana Jones out here in these streets and trying to find the Cave of Wonders. Don't nobody need to go for a search out here in these streets like that. So make sure that, you know, your booty hole is taken care of. Make sure you know, you cleaned it. Make sure you wiped your ass right, because don't nobody need some residue on the ding-a-ling. Don't nobody need all that. So make sure that it's clean. That's just hygiene 101, bitch. You should not be leaving the restroom if your asshole is not all the way clean. Like, if you wiped and you still see some little residue on your shit, wipe again. That's nasty out here in these streets. But so you have to make sure, because, you know, when you have booty hole sex, it's very spontaneous. So you have to make sure that, because 95% of the time, you know when you're going to have booty hole sex. Like, you know if you're going to go out with this boy, you know by the end of the night, you're going to go to his house. He's going to seduce you. He's going to kiss your neck, suck on your titties. And next thing you know, your pants are around your ankles and you got a dick in your ass. You should know by that time. Like, that you should have not ate those chili cheese fries, or you should not have, done crack cocaine at that moment in time, because it's just not a good pair to get it together. So, just make sure that when you do booty hole sex, first of all, your asshole is clean. Your asshole is trimmed. You have lubrication. You pray to Jesus. You repent for all your sins, because you're going to be broken. And beware of the next day or the next time you got to take a dump. Because if you are a little bit broken, bitch, it's going to sting like a motherfucker. So my suggestion to you for the next time you take a dump is put a little bit of Vaseline around your asshole, and everything will be a-okay. Like, it's not going to burn as much. And just make sure that you clean your ass the next day very good, because you're not trying to get, no type of STD or some type of disease because you didn't clean your ass right and you was bleeding. That's advice from your neighborhood ratchet. Make sure you just take care of yourself. Clean your body. Do all that. What's another thing that you need to be aware of? So you also need to be aware of, because sometimes, this is for my females out here in these streets, sometimes these motherfuckers like to double dip. And what that means is she's going to want to dip in your asshole and dip in your coochie and go back and forth. Make sure he only sticks to one hole at a time, bitch. So if he's gonna go in your pussy and then go back in your asshole, make sure that he picks one, choose one, bitch, because this is not an arcade. You can't play all the games. You gotta pick one, okay? You're welcome. So this was advice from your neighborhood ratchet on the do's and don'ts of booty hole sex. If I've left anything out, make sure you ask me on the comments. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you have a conversation with me in the comment section. Bitch, get your life, because I want to have a conversation with you, okay? And I'm so happy that, most of y'all, are spending your summer with me and not in federal prison. But if you in federal prison and you watching me from the, the criminal section, hey y'all, hey, inmates, how y'all doing? Make sure, you don't shake nobody today, and don't go into the hole, because you might be in there for 30 days. But this was your neighborhood ratchet, and I just want to tell y'all, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you real soon. Remember, spread love, not hate. Bye.